sure you want to mail another letter to your father? He hasn't written back, has he?
Hey, Luna, Richard talking to his brother.
Back off or out! Meg! Quit it. Oh, but
We're your brothers.
Let us do the fighting when it's necessary.
I'm sorry. I'm a delinquent. That's what I am. When father gets back, he'll...
Get back from where?
And when?
I'm fine. I'm 13 years old. I am not afraid of some stupid store.
Are you sure about that?
I'll just make myself some hot cocoa. That'll cheer me up.
Hi. I've been waiting for you.
Why didn't you come up to the attic? I was scared out of my mind.
Too windy up in the attic place. I need you to be down. I put some milk on the stove.
Of course you did. How do you always know about me?
How can you always tell?
But hey, you put more than twice enough.
I thought Mother might like some. Might like some what? Some cocoa. And a liverwurst and cream cheese sandwich? How about you, Meg? Sandwich?
Yes, please. But no liverwurst. Do we have tomatoes?
One. All right if I use it on Meg, Mother?
Whoever used it is first. But not so loud, Charles, please. Unless it's on the twins downstairs.
Let's be exclusive. That's my new word for the day. Exclusive. Your sandwich will be on in just a minute, Meg. I think I'll talk to Mr. Watson about you.
Who's Mr. What's-it?
I think I'll be exclusive about him for a while. As long as he doesn't take matters into his own hands and comes bursting through the door.
A fresh gust of wind shook the house and shook it. Suddenly the rain began to laugh through the window.
Yikes!
Mr. Watson, what are you doing here?
I just got a little blown off course is all. When I realized I was at Charles Wallace's house, I thought I'd just come in and rest a bit before proceeding on my way. My, but it's lovely and warm in here.
Oh, here you go again.
Please sit down. Would you like a sandwich?
How very kind of you. Now let me see. I must admit I am passionately fond of Russian caviar.
Mr. Watson, please! We're saving that for Mother's birthday, and you can't have it.
All right.
This old man comes barging in on you in the middle of the night, and Mother takes it as though there's nothing peculiar about it at all. All day, he's that tramp that's been lurking around town, stealing people's bed sheets. That would explain the outfit. Anyway, I would trust him one bit.
So, how do you know Mr. What's-his-face anyway? Tell your sister I'm all right. Tell her my intentions are good. I'll bet. Here's your sandwich. Lovely. Thank you ever so much. Could someone please help me take off my boots? Huh?
Mr. Watson, you're taking things way too far. What are you really doing?
Well, that's ever so much better. My stomach is full and warm inside and out. And it's time I go. Nice to meet you, Meg, Mrs. Murray. That's it?
Don't you think you better change the warning? It's much too wild a night for traveling.
Wild nights are my glory. Don't worry about me, lamb. Well, I'll be on my way now. Speaking of ways, heck, by the way,
There is such a thing as a tesseract.
What did you say?
I said there is such a thing as a tesseract. What is it, Mother? What happened? What did he say?
The Tesseract. How's that possible? No one's supposed to know.
Well, yes. It's not every day someone enters your kitchen in the middle of the night demanding caviar.
He's all right. I promise you. He's on our side.
How do you know?
Meg, I know. And we have to go see him now.
Charles, is that where you're taking me? We can't.
We need to find out more about that Tesseract thing. You saw how it upset Mother, and you know when she lets us she's upset that it's something big. Shh, somebody's coming. Who's he?
That's Calvin O'Keefe. He's a couple of grades above me. He's on the basketball team. And he is a big bug.
Hello. You might as well come out. I saw you run off.
What are you doing here?
I might ask the same with you. Aren't you two of the Murray kids? The one whose father is missing?
Aren't you the guy who likes to ask personal questions?
Meg, it's okay. Just us. What are you really doing here?
What is this, the third degree? I just came to get away from my family. They all have brain injuries. I'm the third from the top of 11 kids, and well, I'm a sport.
So am
I don't mean like in basketball. I mean in like biology.
Change in gene resulting in the appearance of offspring, which is not present in the parent, but which is potentially transmissible to their offspring.
How do you like that?
What gives around here? I was told you couldn't talk.
Thinking I'm a moron gives something for people to feel smug about. Why should I disillusion them?
Did anyone ask you to come in this afternoon?
What do you mean, ask?
You still don't trust me. Sometimes I get a feeling about things. When I get this feeling, this compulsion, I always do what it tells me. And this afternoon, I had a feeling that I must come to the haunted house. That's all I know, kid. I'm not holding anything back. Maybe it's because I'm supposed to meet you. You tell me.
Tell me what?
Maybe you'd better come with us to visit Mr. What's-It. He's not okay.
Oh no. The haunted house? Is that where you were taking me? Charles' mother is expecting us for dinner.
What we're doing here is way more important than dinner.
What are we doing exactly?
I don't know. Something with this Mr. What's-It and Tesseract thing. It made my mom all upset. Charles? Charles, where are you going? We're supposed to stay together!
Are you sure Charles Wallace went in here?
He must have. He's been talking about this old house for days.
Is he alright by himself in there?
I'm sure he's fine. He's hard-headed and likes to run off by himself. But somehow, I always bring him back. Let's go in.
Do you think it's really haunted? Not that I'm afraid, but I should probably get going. I have a bunch of homework to finish up.
Homework, huh?
I'm not lying. It's math. It's one thing I have a hard time keeping up with. Words, I'm fine. But numbers? Ugh!
Well, give it to me then. I can help you.
I don't think so. I'm several grades above you, man.
Hand it over. Trust me.
If you say so, but it's pretty complicated. Here, page 37.
Do they care how you do it? Can you work it out in your own way?
Sure, if you get the answers right, but we don't have to do this now.
Well, you said you wouldn't go in until your homework was done.
Okay, fine.
Now look, Calvin, dimensions aren't easy. A simple line squared is a flat square, squared being the third dimension, for example, a box. For the fourth square, you square the square technically. You can't draw it exactly, but it has something to do with Einstein and time.
I suppose I should stop being surprised by now, but you're supposed to be done in school.
My father taught me shortcuts is all. The teachers didn't like it because they wanted me to solve the problem the long way around. But who has all the time for that?
Jeez, are there any more morons like you and Charles around? If so, I should meet them.
Thanks.
I know I just scared you, but for the first time in my life, I don't feel alone. Do you know what that means to me? There hasn't been anybody in the world I could talk to. Sure, I can function on the same level as anybody. I can hold myself down, but it isn't me. I'm so happy. Isn't it wonderful? I don't quite understand it, but I feel as though I was just being born. What's wrong, sir? Was that too much?
Do you think this whole thing with the Tesseract and Charles all has something to do with my father?
Not sure, but I think it must.
Do you think everything must need an explanation?
Yes, I believe they do.
Well, my mother says we're limited as humans. That might not be able to understand the explanation, if there is one. But just because we don't understand doesn't mean the explanation doesn't exist.
Charles Wallace understands more than the rest of us, doesn't he?
Yes.
He's different.
He's unlike any other person I've ever met.
And I wouldn't want it to be. I guess I just have to learn to accept Charles without fully understanding him. It's what my father would do.
What happened to him?
I don't know. What he did was, well, what they call classified.
You haven't heard anything from him at all?
Nothing.
Do you think maybe he could be...
No! I mean, they would have told us, right? Mom has tried to find out. She's been down to Washington and everything. All they say is that he's on some dangerous and important mission, and that we should just be very proud of him. Even if he won't be able to communicate with us for a while.
Meg, don't get upset. But do you think maybe they don't know?
That's what I'm afraid of.
This is the first time I've ever seen you with a big glass.
I'm nearsighted, like my father.
Well, you go right on wearing those glasses. I like it. You will find your father. Trust me.
Okay, hold it, you two. I hate to break things up, but this is it, kids. This is it.
This is what?
We're going.
Going where?
I don't know where. The thing is to find father. Come on.
Hi, but I wish there were no winds. It's just so difficult with all these clothes.
Mr. Watson? What grievous pain that will fall off give thee, Dante.
Oh, well, thank goodness you're so clever.
And all that is why I am called a press.
Just because you're a paltry few billion years older.
All right, you two, this is no time for bickering. So who are they?
They're Mr. Watson's friends. Mrs. Who? Mrs. Which?
Right. Of course.
I do not think I'll materialize completely. I find it very tiring. We have much to do.
Mr. Watson!
verbalize. It helps her she can quote instead of working out words on her own.
And we mustn't lose our sense of humor. The only way to cope with something deathly serious is to try and treat it a little lightly.
But that's going to be hard for little Meg here. The life of her father is at stake.
Why just me? What about Charles Wallace?
Charles Wallace knows it's far more than just the life of his father. Charles Wallace knows what's at stake.
But remember, nothing is hopeless. We must hope for everything.
Where are we now, and how did we get here?
Uriel, the third planet of the star Malak in the Spiral Nebula Messier 101.
Assuming I believe any of that, will someone just tell us how we got here? Even traveling at the speed of light, it would take us years and years to get here.
We don't travel at the speed of anything. We tesser, or you might say, we wrinkle.
Wrinkle what?
Wrinkle time, of course. Explanations are not easy when they're about things for which your civilization has no words. Traveling at the speed of light is the impractical long way around. We have learned to take shortcuts whenever possible. You see, if a very small insect were to travel from this section of scarf in my right hand to that in my left, it'd be quite a long walk for him if he were to walk straight across. Now you see, he'd be there without that long trip. That's a wrinkle, and that's how we travel.
I think I understand. It's just another dimension. The fourth square is time. So,
For the fifth dimension, you'd square the fourth, wouldn't you?
So then the fifth dimension would be up.
Tesseract! Tester like Mother's Tesseract!
Yes!
Oh, is that why she was so upset? Why are we on this planet? Is my father here?
Not here, Meg. Let Mr. Whatsit explain. He is young, and the language of words is easier for him than it is for Mrs. Who and me.
We brought you here to show you what you're up against.
But my father, is he all right?
For the moment, yes.
Take me to him.
We have to be patient, Meg.
Oh, but I'm not patient.
Show them.
Now, should I change?
They may as well know.
Now don't be frightened, loves.
Oh, my.
Onto my back now. brought you here if there were no hope?
Turn your eyes towards
Your own Milky Way. And there, your planet. What's happening to Earth?
It's the thing! It's the dark thing we saw when you were riding on Mr. What's back!
Your planet is a troubled one.
I hate the dark thing!
What's going to happen?
We wanted you to see it first when it wasn't on your beloved world.
No, it's evil. But what is it?
And what's going to happen? You have to tell us.
we will continue to fight powers of darkness.
And we're not alone, you know, children. All through the universe, the dark shadow is being fought. In fact, some of our very best fighters come straight from your own planets. And it's such a little planet of yours. You can be proud that it's done so well.
Who have our fighters been?
You're like a shadow in the darkness. The darkness is not. Jesus! Of course! Jesus!
Of course. There are others. All your great artists. They have been lights for us to see by.
Shakespeare and Leonardo da Vinci.
Madame Curie, and Gandhi, and Beethoven, and Buddha, and St. Francis, and Rembrandt, Martin Luther King Jr.
Now you, Meg. Oh, like Euclid, I suppose. And Copernicus. And Father! Oh, what about Father, please? Where is he?
Amazons. 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 Amazons.
Amazons.
To reach him, we must go behind the shadow.
A planet that has given into the thing. So you must be prepared to be very strong. Are you ready? We must test her again. Could we hold hands? You could try, though I'm not sure how it will work. You see, though we travel together, we travel alone.
Is this Amazons?
Yes. Now let's just stand there, breath, and look around. We cannot stay with you here, loves. The darkness will sense our presence. You three will be on your own. You will be near, watching, but you will not be able to see us.
Or ask us for help.
Alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much.
Is my father here? Yes. But I cannot tell you where.
Are you afraid for us?
A little. I wish I could help you. But all I can leave you with is this. Calvin, your great gift is your ability to communicate with all kinds of people. So for you, you're the strength in this gift. And Meg, I give you your faults.
my faults? But I'm always trying to get rid of those.
I understand. However, I think you'll find they come in handy here.
What about me?
To you, my dear. I can only give you the resilience of your childhood. Take them, Meg. They've got great magic to see what cannot be seen. But only use them as a last resort. And save them for the final moment of peril.
Mrs. Who? Where's Mrs. Witch?
All of you, I only say, wherever you go, go together. Do not let them separate you. Be strong.
Take care of Meg.
I can take care of Meg. I always have.
Charles Wallace, the danger here is greatest for you. Because of what you are, you will be the most vulnerable. You are pride and arrogance, for they may betray you.
Now I think I know what she meant about being afraid.
Only a fool is not afraid. Now go.
Let's go back. This is creepy.
Go back where?
Back to Mr. What's it, Mrs. Who and Mrs. Witch. I don't like this.
You know we can't just go back.
What do you want?
Your little girl dropped her ball.
No, she didn't. The children in our section never drop their balls. They've been perfectly trained. We haven't had an aberration in over 3 years. All our papers are in order.
Let's follow them and see what happens.
No! They told us to stay together. They said we weren't to let them separate us.
I have a bad feeling about this place.
What are you kids doing out on the street? Only paper boys are allowed out now.
Or can you tell us something about this place?
Are you examiners? Everyone knows our city has the best central intelligent agency on the planet. Our factories never close, and our production levels are the highest, and our machines never stop rolling.
Why are you speaking like that? What are you quoting from?
Manual, of course, we're the most oriented city on the planet. That's why Central Intelligence is located here. That's why we're the capital city. That's why it makes its home here.
Where's the Central Intelligence Center of yours?
Central. That way. Why don't you know where it is? What are you even doing here?
Are you supposed to be asking questions?
I have to continue my route now, or I'll have to talk to my time mate to explain it.
There was something funny about the way he talked. As if he weren't really doing the talking. Know what I mean?
Funny is right. Funny peculiar. Not just speaking, the whole thing smells.
Come on, let's go find Father. He'll be able to explain this whole thing to us.
Whatever it is, let's just go in.
Well, if Father's having trouble with this planet, isn't this exactly where we shouldn't go?
We are going to have the faintest idea where, how to begin to look for him unless we find out something more about this place. And if I have a hunch that this is the place to start.
What if we need passports or something?
If we need passports or papers, Mr. Whatsit would have told us that.
Now listen here. I don't believe the old three know just as much as you think.
They know a lot more than we do.
I'm not so sure. These people around here seem to be like people, but they aren't like us.
Do you suppose they're robots?
I'm not sure what they are, but they're not robots. I can feel their minds there. I can't get at them, but I know they're there. Let me listen for a minute.
Listen to what?
Yeah, sure.
I have another feeling at the same time. A different one. I think if we go in there, we're in terrible, terrible danger.
Do you think I don't know these questions? You better not play games around here, or you'll have to go through a process machine. And you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
We're strangers here. That's why we don't know about things.
Please tell us, sir. Who are you and what do you do?
I think I shall have to report you. I'm fond of children, and I don't like getting them in trouble. But rather run the risk of reprocessing, I must report you.
Maybe that's a good idea. Who do you report us to?
I hope it isn't too hard on you. I've been reprocessed once, and it was more than enough. And I don't want to get sentenced again. I've never been sentenced. Follow me.
The only thing to fear is spirit itself. Looking like this is who Meg, I'm scared.
So am I. But come on.
I've been waiting for you, my dears.
How do you know who we are?
Don't look at his eyes! Don't look at the light that tried to hypnotize you!
Clever, aren't you? You know, you don't have to fight me, nor will you have the slightest desire to. For why would you wish to fight someone who wants to save you from pain and trouble? For all the happy, useful people on this planet, I am willing to assume all the pain, all of the burdens, all of their thoughts, all of the burden of thoughts and desire.
We will make our own decisions. Thank you.
But of course, and our decisions will be one. Yours and mine. Don't you see how much better and easier for you that is? Let me show you. Let us say the multiplication table together.
No!
Once 1 is 1, once 2 is 2, once 3 is 3, once 4 is 4, once 5 is 5, once 6 is 6, once 7 is 7, once 8
Swords
is
7
8,
years ago, our
once
fathers
9
not this
is
continent,
9,
a new nation,
once
conceding
10
liberty.
is 10.
You didn't think it was easy to solve that. Follow from the old stuff, did you?
I most sincerely hope it's not. But you are young and impressionable. And the younger the better, my little man. The younger the better.
The only reason we're here is because our father is here. Now please, tell us where to find him.
Ah, your father. Ah, yes. But he's been acting very much like a father lately, has he? Running off on adventures of his own, running away from his wife and 4 kids.
He was working for the government. He would never have left us otherwise. No, we need to see him.
My, but the little miss is impatient. You want to know who I am? Look into my eyes and I will tell you.
No, no, no!
I am losing my patience with you, girl, and that, for your information, is not a good thing for your father. If you have the slightest desire to see him again, you had better cooperate. Why don't you trust me, Charles? This could be the last difficult decision you ever have to make in your life.
I want to come in and find out about you. That's all. If I do that, I'll trust more followers.
That's a promise, and I don't make promises lightly.
We have to find out what he really is. I'm going to try to keep a part of myself out, and you mustn't stop this.
But you won't be able to. He is stronger than you are, Charles. You know that.
I have to try.
Mr. Watson warned you.
I have to try, Meg. For Father. I want to know who my father is. It isn't just that. It's the dark thing. We have to do what Mrs. Witch sent us to do.
Meg, she's right. Charles will be with you no matter what happens.
But what's going to happen? Oh, Calvin! No! No! Charles, no!
What's wrong, Meg? Why are you being so belligerent and uncooperative?
Why are you talking like that? You don't sound like yourself. What have you done to him?
Nothing at all, my dear. You're hysterical. He is happy and well.
Got him somehow.
I'm happy and well.
Oh no!
All wrong. He isn't our enemy. He's our friend. Mr. What's it, Mrs. Who, and Mrs. Witch have confused us. They are the ones who are our real enemies. You never should have trusted them. Meg, be happy. All our troubles are over. On this planet, everything's in perfect order because everybody's hard to fit in. Be normal. All you have to do is look in the midst of the eyes of our friend here. And he is our friend, dear sister. And he will accept you.
I'll be your friend, Meg.
No, you're not, you Charles. For once, you have never in your life called me dear sister.
Stop speaking to us through Charles. We know you have him hypnotized.
A most primitive way of putting it.
If you're a friend, then tell us who or what you are.
I am the prime coordinator. That is all you need to know.
So you're being spoken through then? It's just like Charles Wallace. Who will take us to Mr. Murray?
It is neither necessary nor possible for you to leave this place. Charles Wallace will escort you.
If you want to see Murray, you better come.
Oh, is that what we call father now? Murray?
Father! What is a father? Merely another misconception. If you feel a need for a father, then I suggest you turn to it.
How did you make the wall open like that?
Ha! I merely rearranged the atoms. You've studied atoms in school, haven't you?
Sure, but not like
Then you know that matters is solid. That you, Calvin, consist of mostly empty space. That if all the atoms came together in you, then you'd be no more than the size of the head of a pin. I merely pushed the atoms away and walked right through the space in between them.
Who taught you that? Where are we going?
We have to go to it now.
So, who is this it?
You might call it the boss.
Well, I don't care! I never want to see it, and that's that. Take us he is not a witch.
They want us to be going confused instead of properly organized.
No! I know our world isn't perfect, but it's better than this.
Nobody suffers here. Nobody is bullied. Nobody is unhappy.
But nobody's ever happy either.
Come, we're wasting time. How dreadful it is to be a low individual organism. Now see this.
Oh, it's transparent, like glass.
Oh, Father. Charles, it's Father. We're saved. Father! Why can't he see us? Let me to him.
What? You say you want to help, Father?
Yes, don't you?
You must do as I have done and go into it. No! Wait! I can see you really don't want to help Father. Don't forget that I too am part of it now.
Remember when Mr. Watson said that your gift was communication, and that's what he was giving to you? You try to communicate with Charles to let my father go. Once he's released, everything will be okay. He'll know what to do.
You're right, but I don't know.
You have to try.
What are you doing?
Not gonna hurt you, sport. Just wanting to be friendly. Just trying to pick up.
You're coming around?
Sure, we're responsible people after all. Just look at me for a minute. I can let you out, Charles. Look at me. Let go. If you want a witch, it's the witch, not our friends. Come back. You can do it. Come on. Come back.
No!
He almost came out. I almost did it. He almost came back to us. I could feel it.
Try it on Father. Maybe he's less in prison than Charles.
Meg, I don't know what to do.
Mrs. Who's glasses?
Give me those glasses! Give them to me!
Father! Father! Oh, thank goodness!
Meg, what are you doing here? Where's your mother? Where are the boys?
It's Charles Wallace. We have to go to him quickly.
Charles is here. Where?
Father, can't you see me?
No, Meg.
But Father, I can see you. Here, try Mrs. Who's glasses. Can you see now?
Yes. Oh my. Yes. The walls are transparent now. How extraordinary. I can almost see the atoms rearranging. Charles Wallace, that's him, isn't it? Oh, Meg, what's happened to him?
It hasn't, Father. He has gone to it. We have to save him. Tell us what to do.
Meg, I've been in prison here. I have been for...
Father, these walls, you can go through them. I just did. It seemed solid at first, but then I got in. And here, the glasses must have helped the atoms rearrange somehow. Try it, Father.
son, Charles, so do as I
You
say.
can't just. You can't talk to him as if he were Charles Wallace. Ask Calvin. Calvin will tell you.
Come along, we must go.
Here's Father.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Murray.
Make your introductions later. It does not like to be kept waiting.
Father, how do we stop it? How do we save him?
Meg,
Come along now. Quick, like,
Father, where are we going?
I don't know, Meg. I don't
come
know.
along, please.
Look.
My little Meg, you're so close.
Mr. Watson! Oh, it's Charles Wallace. It has him. You have to save him, please.
I know it's scary, Meg, but you can do this.
And Father, he doesn't know what to do.
We know, Meg. He's been trapped a long time, my dear.
Meg, who are you talking to? Meg? Meg!
Meg!
Where are you? Why won't you come help? Why can't anyone help me?
The strongest man in the world is he who stands most alone. Payton.
We can do nothing on Camazotz, Meg.
But then Charles will be caught by it forever. I can't save him. Calvin can't save him. And Father, we've tried. Now you have to.
Meg, you know we can't. All will be lost.
You told us to find Father. You said that if we did, he could save us.
Meg, don't run off like that.
What are you going to do, Father? Are you going to let Charles Wallace be taken by it? What is wrong with you?
Don't blame your father, Meg. It has weakened him. It is very, very strong. But there is something stronger.
Meg, what's going on? Tell
Be
me.
strong, Meg. Be strong for Charles Wallace.
Be strong for us all.
No. No, that's not fair. I'm not supposed to be the strong one. It is not supposed to be me. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be me. Charles. But he understands me, which makes me the closest to him. So it has to be. There isn't anyone else.
There are dark shadows on the earth, but its earth and its lights are stronger in the contrast. Charles Dickens.
I love you, Meg. We all love you. Remember that. Remember that no matter how dark things may seem, that is the truth.
Meg!
So nice having you back, dear sister. Did Mr. Watson convince you? He is a friend, you know.
No, you lie.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but you can never hurt me.
No, let go of it. You lied about Mr. Watson.
Mr. Watson hates you.
No, Mr. Watson loves me. I know it.
He lied, just like Mother lied about saying when Father was going to come back. Just like Father lied about coming back.
Charles, no one lied!
Charles Wallace, stop it. You're wrong. I know the truth. I will always remember the truth.
I'm right. It told me. It told me. Mr. Watson doesn't love you. He doesn't love me. No one loves me.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Charles.
You say I love you. I love you too.
Meg, take my hand.
Now, we test her. Is everyone okay?
I think so.
Meg, you did it! You saved Charles!
Where are we?
In the twins' vegetable garden.
I think we landed in there properly.
I'm so proud of you, my daughter. Now, I must go find your mother.
So much, my great mom.
Father!
Listen.
Oh, my darling. I'm so sorry we don't have time to say goodbye to you properly. You see, we have to. Being with people you care about deeply.
Knowing that whether I mess up or I don't, people will not get credit.
Spending time with those you appreciate and care for.
Being able to tell stories like these with my favorite people in the world.
Doing things that you're passionate about.
Always having support no matter what you do.
Having a supporting audience.
Hanging out with your friends and family that close to you. Knowing that people do care.
Spending time with my family and my community.
Long car drives with my dad.
Knowing that people here I have a very deep connection with.
Having amazing people like you come out and support us.
Having an amazing time with my friends in and out of theater. Being with my family in theater.
Love is never failing.
Love is enjoying every little thing in life.
But, yeah, I wanted to come up and do something that I've been known to do for many years. Workday Wonderful! I've got to say, this is probably the best audience I've ever seen. You guys were so quiet and respectful, and that goes for all three shows. That just shows you the power of live theater and the power of these children's voices. Let's give them another round of applause. I would like to bring out the amazing team that we have behind the scenes, because we could not put on a show without like this, without an amazing crew. So come on out, crew! My seniors up here, but don't you fret. They'll be performing on this stage again real soon. All right, my darlings, what do we want to tell everybody? Good night!